me is we've got two very stock standard drafts. I didn't expect G2 to go the scaling route, the team fight route. I expected a very early game, kind of mid-centric skirmishing comp coming out of them. But yeah, G2 just playing it cool, playing it safe for this game one. And Fnatic, we saw all these champions yesterday. I think you're no surprise, Noah, Phelios, Trymbi's Alistar was fantastic in that game 5, and Humanoid Syndrome.
Expectation should be that early game we don't see a huge amount of action. Bot prio could be a really important thing. Alistar doesn't have the easiest way of gaining control over the laning phase during those early levels, but Phelios may be able, with a couple good trades, could force his way in. But regardless, this mid matchup as well, Caps versus Humanoid, to start off our best of 5, a matchup we were very excited to see. It will be a little safe in the early laning phase, but once we get into these team fights is where you're really going to feel the presence of these two mid laners.
Look, I was promised Bloodstone. Yesterday there were like 106. And there's the teams and the Rift take center stage. We can only stand with bated breath and hope that this is a banger. Talked a little bit in the draft about what lanes will get priority, what we expect to see perhaps in the early game. Is France there, represented on Summoner's Rift. Maybe it's an Arcane Season 2 spoiler, who knows?
Saying, you know, where's Maokai? They're about to get a surprise as to where Maokai is. Oftentimes in situations like this, you need level 2 on bot and you need to focus down the Rakan. But if G2 can hold on for 5 seconds, they'll realize Raptors are gone and they should know now. Question mark ping's coming out, but
Hansama though immediately walking away. How is he going to get out of this one? The Bramble Smash short. Hansama dodges it, twisted advance into the cleanse. Hansama could flash away, but Trymbi going forward. Hansama low, the ignite's not going to be enough. The Trymbi's down means that Trymbi falls for first blood. And Yike is coming in for more. Razork has to flash away. The crash down, but not quite able to connect. Noah and Razork should be able to walk this one out, but they are.
W comes in, cleanses it. He actually tanks the flash combo. I don't know if Hans wants to react to that or not, but the Q from the Phelios misses. Flash auto doesn't get the kill. Triple knock up under tower. Yike is mid. Humanoid stunned up.
Does still have the flash, but Caps is sliding in, and Yike is flashing. The second blood. G2 absolutely rolling through this early game.
For that, their early game dominance.
Is that an award?
I imagine he gets spotted here.
No,
he doesn't.
What a
circumvent the vision. Humanoid, he thinks he's safe.
What?
An incredible play there from Yike. The mid-jungle duo he was able to get against Kaz. Kaz chasing as the play looks for it in bot.
Trymbi ignited, he goes in, trying to knock Hansama away, but he's stunned as he does, and now Noah trying to trade in with the red-white. He wants to fight, but Yike is on his way. Noah doing everything he can, he dodges the crash down, but he just doesn't have the damage. And G2 will be 4-0 up in a second. Noah,
the turret,
he dashes into the alcove and he gets one! In response, Noah does everything to get a kill.
Bit greedy from Hansama. At this point they're saying, oh, you know what, he doesn't have the power to turn this one around. Another play in mid.
Trymbi going in, the Emperor's Divide coming out as well as Yike tries to join the play. Cam's going to be able to put damage down to Humanoid because he has no mana. He manages to get under the tower, but the
credit to Humanoid, he's still doing very well in the farm department. He's not too far behind in terms of experience, but now with his flash backup, he should be a little bit safer, but it's so much easier for Caps to be the aggressor in this matchup, knowing that he has the advantage to Razork.
There's a knockback with the scatter of the weak flash, twisted advance, Caps trying to get away, but the Nature's Grasp with Rude and Humanoid doesn't quite have the damage, needs to hit. One more order, but he can't get close enough. Yike comes in for the stun, the Shattering Strike and the Magnet Storm, and once again, everything Fnatic trying to make happen, thrown back in their faces.
And it was Humanoid that was finally getting a gank back. This was a great opportunity to knock up.
Noah doesn't have the best guns here. Purple, blue, but they try and turn it on. Hansama dashes forward. He's down. Noah now trading back up to Mikyxs, and that's 2 for the Fnatic bot lane. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Wunder flashes from the Q3 out of Broken Blade.
Fnatic aren't done just yet. They're throwing a lot of things at the wall. Nothing sticking, but now the bot lane has found a double kill. 3-1 on this Phelios.
And 0 in the bot lane.
Surprising, isn't it? It's Noah and Wunder coming alive. I feel like yesterday was really the Razork and Humanoid show at times when Xayah was down and Wunder was just kind of left to take bad matchups. He's going to walk into this top side here as G2 drop down the Herald. A bit of an awkward map state here where I think Fnatic needs to fight back against G2. They don't have any cross map available.
Wunder's going to try and do it, but he doesn't have the dominance and he doesn't have a way out of this fight. A great call to make heals him out. The Nature's Grasp coming out as well, and now Fnatic looking to fight. Humanoid TP'd into it, the scatter of the weak finds one. Hansama already down. Unleash power for a second, and Fnatic find exactly what they were looking for.
They've evened up the scoreline. Razork maybe chasing for more. Yike has no flash. Smite comes in to reduce the move speed a little bit. He's going to get the W in time. Yike gets the stun, the sapling.
The sapling slow? Not going to go any further.
Noah fighting onto Broken Blade here. He's stepping up a bit too far.
Broken Blade still has the all out, and they will pull him into the river. And this is Broken Blade's domain, but Noah with a great flash. Dante.
Action all across the board. The top laners all of a sudden making incredible plays. Wunder surviving the 1 versus 3 to buy time for his team to come and save it.
Mythic advantage in mid lane for now, so Caps needs to take a base soon.
I mean, one of the biggest differences you'll see is the experience. Caps getting closer to level 11 as Humanoid very close to ticking over to level 10. All of those early ganks really paying off in the favor of Caps as moved off to a side lane. Broken Blade now looks at the 1v1.
Still no dominance for Wunder. Does use the Iron Spike whip and the Gordon going back with the cold meat, but it's not enough. It's Broken Blade buys the kill. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Noah's just been caught out on this lonesome G2 strike in 2 places at once.
Just like that, G2 find 2 quick kills.
Flashes onto Hansama. Noah able to flash away in time. Moonlight Vigil doesn't connect, but G2 can now push in as 3.
The thing is, it gives them mid control, which then gives them access to the top
No
river.
quickness on Mikyxs, that's the TP behind. Knock back, Nature's Grass coming out as well as Noah begins to step forward. Yike able to keep Trymbi and Razork busy for a moment, but now Mikyxs has to dash away. Hansama able to escape with his flash and his cleanse. Fnatic now funneling in, they're looking for more in the river. They want to chase, as you say, Gagel. The flash, twisted advance, knock back, Bramble Smash, not enough to keep Mikyxs at bay. Trymbi, flash, headbutt, knock back, but Caps has a flash of his own. Summoners fly across the map, but no one dies. As of yet, the Riptail, though, is at the moment as Wunder is the first of all. Hansama going in. Broken Blade trying to get up to the back line. Noah, nowhere to go. He's in the pen. No flash, no back. As G2 begins to open up the fight. Hansama down though with the unleashed power. Humanoid the hell on mana. Trymbi and save. A double for Humanoid so far now. As Broken Blade is trading with Razork, and Broken Blade will take it. Humanoid trying to escape. The Kansas on the chains alongside Yike. What can you do here, Humanoid? Do you have anything? A Montpellier miracle perhaps for you, but now Caps and Yike continue to close in. Wolves hungry for blood. But Humanoid able to keep Caps at bay because Caps knows a single spear would spell his demise. Good knock back, the blast cone there in time, and
We're forced to go for this because they invested so many resources to try and get something.
Fnatic just couldn't lock anyone down. And after they'd overchased, G2 find a punish.
Trymbi head flash, straight onto Yike, knocks him back to Humanoid. Nature's just going to keep the rest of G2 from getting in. Broken Blade with a TP behind them, and I don't think they're going to have a great stun. Yike able to get it in, diving into the middle as 1 against 1. Meanwhile, it's just a cluster of damage. Spells flying everywhere. Caps. Trying to trade back 1-for-1 so far. Humanoid dashing around. Caps is going to fall. And now Broken Blade, Mikyxs and Hansama needs to get out, but the twisted advance will lock Hansama in place. Fnatic continue to fight. G2 and Broken Blade continue to do everything they can. Everything in their power. An artist at the edge of the abyss. Brush strokes at the brink of death for Broken Blade. And once again it proves he is the best top in the EU.
To make Wunder have to respond and maybe get his TP here. You can see Wunder instantly basing as Broken Blade's moving up. This mid wave could be pushed in and G2 could start Baron off of it, so Wunder needs to be quick on the TP because their bot towers are going to start bleeding. I think G2 are going to start up Nash here because they've got such good map setup. Fnatic, they've got
That's what they're going to do.
no blue orbs. They need to spot this out soon. This is probably going to get melted. Wunder, it's a bit of an awkward call. Does he TP in? He's so close already. I think he might have to. Fnatic, how do you respond to this?
No flash on Razork, which means he has to take the long way around. Mikyxs trying to get the quickness in TP as well by Wunder, but already the Baron has been secured. Killer Instinct forward by Hansama. He's going to get twisted advance forward, but a cleanse coming out, and now Fnatic crowd into another checkpoint. But Yike goes in, and the 4-man Magnus Storm is enough for G2 to absolutely wipe the season here in the LEC. Wins Rookie the Split, wins 2 titles, undefeated in finals so far in Europe, and now finds the perfect re-engage after a great scat of the week from Humanoid had hit 3 of his teammates. G2 now barreling through the base, 24 minutes in, 34 kills and a 9,000 gold lead for G2. And everything Fnatic's done, every moment that they've tried has just been stymied by G2.
G2 playing safe. Not going to go for the push here. Not going to... Razork's ult is down. Wunder's ult is down. G2 are going to look for the dive. Fnatic need to defend this inhibitor. They have to go in.
Trymbi, good double knock up immediately. They dive forward. Broken Blade knock back. Then they Moonlight Vigil, not quite enough. The ignite is ticking, but Broken Blade will live through it. And once again, close but no cigar for Fnatic in these fights. So many times they have been on the brink of winning out, but here Broken Blade survives and can TP back, and with Wade pushing in mid and bot wave double supers on its way forward. Wunder, good dash back with his Predator here on Mikyxs. No unleashed power used by Humanoid, the TP in by Broken Blade as they look to try and take the final inhibitor tower. Mikyxs low, Hansama 2, Humanoid flashes, and he unleashes hell upon the face of Hansama. Now G2 all hell to retreat. Humanoid, an incredible scuttle. Yike! But Yike again with the Magnus Storm caps, gets one, no able to dash away, but it's everything for G2 once again!
Humanoid does what he can to save the game for Fnatic, but it is just not enough in the face of Broken Blade. G2 will look to secure game 1 in this best of 5.
Fnatic.
What a game it was!
They found such a good engage. They chunk out BB, Mikyxs really low.
In the draft as well, so G2 are going to walk away from this draft feeling very good.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think itemization for Fnatic is really tough. When they have a poke champ like Jace and Olaf, you know, very kind of high damage, base damage or lethality for Jace in that case. And then they have Lissandra Maokai, you really need tenacity. But Fnatic's comp well-rounded. Talia Renekton, great top jungle combo.
Yeah.
Game in 20 minutes and 46 seconds.
Fairly swift then.
Yeah. Moderate.
I'm excited to see it once again in Mickey's hands. Game 1 was a bloodbath. Pretty much what everyone wants to see in G2 versus Fnatic. It is the side of Fnatic's jungle with wards. Razork is going to start on his wolves. Yike is going to know this. He's going to have the time. He has the smite up. Olaf also making his way down from the top lane means that this is an easy steal. G2 there looking for a play.
If he walks that blue, he's dead. He's dead.
Razork, no, does he know? He's got to be a little suspicious, right?
Razork, seismic shot back, but immediately locked up with a twisted advance, and he's dead. First blood to the Viking in the top lane.
Not spotting out that zombie ward was so crucial. It gave Yike.
Yike is 6 already. Razork yet to get there. BB trading in the top lane with Wunder once again. Yike not yet spotted. Trymbi stepping forward, gleaming quill. There's the Ring of Frost, and immediately Trimby's locked up and shut out. Nature's Grasp not quite going to connect with another glacial path forward as Razork tries to join the fray. Hits level 6 off the Crux, but can't get there in time to help his AD carry.
Look at Caps though. Razork sandwich. He might have to flash or ult away here.
There we are. Uses the ult to get out. Maybe he's the trade back in. I don't really think they have the damage as Mickey goes forward. Noah with a great cleanse. Flash away with the killer instinct from Hansama. The Prince Phenom finds 2 in Montpellier. Meanwhile, Humanoid and Caps trading in the mid lane. Humanoid knocked away from the tower. Caps low on mana. Humanoid trying to dodge everything he can. The shock blast not quite able to connect.
But neither does Razork.
Trymbi could look for the knock-up here. Caps going forward. Caps able to dodge away from it. Noah popping the Featherstorm in the bottom lane. And there's the Frozen Tomb. And there's Noah being sent packing in the Ark. He's flooded by G2 in the bottom lane. Caps going forward for Trymbi. That will be another. One order from Caps would be enough, but Trymbi's just left under the tower. The Ring of Frost forward as Razork falls as well. An accelerated shock blast for an accelerated game here by G2. Wunder TPing in behind the Dominus Pompadour, so he's already half HP. Wunder down to 200, Yike trying to escape. Great Seeker from Hansama. From long range, Wunder and Trymbi. Walk away wounded, and Hansama will not let them escape. Trymbi falls for a double-double, and G2 clean up.
G2 is just tearing Fnatic apart. They have no answers, they have no options. Everything they try to do is just dissected by G2, and this all starts with Caps and Yike coming in from mid. Yike has just secured the Herald. He's trying to assist and prevent this potential dive on bot. G2 then sees an opportunity as Noah is isolated. The ultimate doesn't actually get cancelled from Mikyxs. It just goes on a short cooldown, gets interrupted, can then still use it, and Noah has no way of escaping. G2 then hunt down the jungle and support of Fnatic.
I like what Caps did here. Doesn't go for Trymbi. He has the shock blast up. You know what? I'll turn around and kill Razork. Then
where can he go?
Yeah, he's as good as dead. Humanoid comes in. TP from Wunder was nice, but Wunder's TP stings because he knows Broken Blade.
Caps going to go in. Decides against it. Edge of Night on him though. Taken away by the spell shield. Razork with a good knockback onto Yike. Recall coming out from Mikyxs.
I mean, the damage has been done, right? They don't need to greed for that kill. They can immediately move back towards the Baron. Trymbi is not healthy enough to fight this. Their core engage is now gone. And Fnatic, they can't face check. They've got nothing. This Baron will be secured by G2.
21 minutes in. G2 are 11,000 gold.
The ultimate. Where's Hans? When's he going to dive in?
Killer instinct on Trymbi, down to half HP. Glacial path forward, and Trymbi's already down. Broken Blade with the Ragnarok can tank that tower for a little bit. G2 will take it out with the seismic shot perfectly timed as the Ragnarok turns out. 1-for-1 so far. Top for support. Noah low. He's going to have to go back and get some help to rejoin this fight. Glacial path forward once again. The inhibitor tower did fall, but G2 still on the brink of this. We'll see if Fnatic can fight back.
I respect Hans for holding the ultimate. He's just poking away at Fnatic.
Yep.
They're so hesitant about when he's going to pull the trigger.
The poke. It stings so much. Fnatic have no real engage. There it is again.
Killer instinct.
Ooh. Cut above right now. And now it's just a matter of securing that Nexus, unlocking in game 2, bringing us to match point.
I think it's also the discipline at times. Yes, we have seen them get over eager. We saw them at that bot lane inhibitor take a step too far, but here they clear out all the vision behind them, make sure there's no possibility of a TP flank. They have vision on anywhere Trymbi could look to get in with a quickness, and then they zoom as the killer instinct dashes forward from Hansama already. Razork is down. G2 can look for more, and Broken Blade is ghosting forward. He wants a little bit more of this action. He wants the game to be over. Humanoid nowhere to go. As a mage, what can you do when a man with 2 axes just runs into your face? Broken Blade rooted up, but the Void Seeker just clips the heels of Noah. The Shock Blast will do more than that, though. And the axe in the back is all of that for Fnatic. Wunder, the last man standing.
G2 will chase for the kill, as the bot lane will look to end the game. They have the waves, they have the Baron, sub 25 minutes. This has just been a one-sided demolition from G2.
Can they end with Razork up in 3 seconds, Humanoid in 10, Trymbi up as well? Maybe they get one Nexus tower, but Razork could slow this push forward by G2. I think it will just be a single Nexus tower, and they will decide to back away. Wunder pops a stopwatch, able to flash away. He's still keeping all of G2 on a little bit of a merry dance, but that dance is softly split by Caps.
Looking for 3 inhibitors, RG2. Top's already dead, mid's gone, bot's exposed. Waves are coming in, 1 tower left. Caps has TP up soon if he wants to recall and TP in, but I think he's healthy enough for them to look for a push. They can Maokai ult this next wave coming into the Nexus tower, and Fnatic don't really have any flashes to stop it or fight back.
There's the Nature's Grasp. Razork has to flash away, but the tower, the target for G2, Hansama, misses a Void Seeker on a stun target. And that's the worst mistake G2 have made this game, you feel. Mikyxs knocked back with a seismic shove. The Nexus down to half. Hansama down with the Unleashed power as well. And just as we spoke of discipline with G2, they almost lose it. G2 currently living the dream atop the world. The entirety of Europe at their feet. For Fnatic, the dream has been more like a nightmare, but a fairy tale towards Fnatic here. Hansama, though, backs away. Razork able to realize that he would be spotted in that tri-bush, and so the ward goes down. Razork now looking towards mid, and Caps is pushed quite far forward. No flash. He uses the knock-up as well, that Q.
He's dead.
He should be dead. Can Fnatic strike back the flash away? Fate sealed! As Razork takes the kill. Hansama and Mikyxs now trading. Good hook. As Trymbi tries to keep Mikyxs at bay. A little bit of an awareness.
Oh, the sapling.
Oh, good hook there. Mikyxs, though, pops the quickness. He gets knocked up with a depth charge. And Mikyxs, killer instinct in, but he charmed immediately. Noah still able to get the kill on. Someone trying to get away in the next spot. Going to chase him down. But a spell shield just in time from the G2 AD carry.
Look mid though, Yike is hovering. There's an easy dive set up here for G2. If he flashes over the wall and crash down, Humanoid could die.
Flashes, misses the stun, but the Magnus Storm enough. The bait sealed. Humanoid, the Emperor's Divine won't be enough. Yike might fall. One more tower shot would be enough, but it's not in the range. Wunder trying to trade in the top lane as the all-out coming out from Broken Blade.
He missed.
Flashes forward and he misses! And Wunder will happily accept your donation!
All 3 lanes kick off into action. It's Fnatic that win out on
all of the mid wave if he wants. And he slides in with the quickness immediately from Mikyxs. The twisted advance will chase him down, and Mikyxs able to dash away. Nature's Grasp coming out as Fnatic know they need to find something. Good block on the route by Mikyxs before he sacrifices his life. Yike trying to get into the backside. Caps knocked up with the depth charge as well. No order on him for 4 seconds time. Broken Blade's going to TP in, and Wunder cannot match that. Broken Blade has the all out but no flash. Fnatic all hell the retreat, good Riptide for the slow. Trymbi able to flash away, Cap still chasing forward. He's got the fate sealed back, but he can't find the angle.
Humanoid still has the ultimate, he continues to hold on to it. Razork now isolated from his team.
Yeah, Q3's gonna come out. There's the stun, there's the knockback, and Razork is sacrificed by Fnatic.
Caps, maybe looking for it, ults across the wall. He's gonna dash back. Under a little bit of threat from Fnatic there. Wunder's gonna get the first tower of the game on the bounce. He's towards bot. He's gonna lose bot tower, so they're investing a lot here from Fnatic to get this Herald. They need to look for kills.
Nature's Grasp coming out. Mikyxs gonna get locked up by this. He blocks it for Caps, but Trymbi's on the chase. Mikyxs able to dash away, but the twisted advance were following home. And now Fnatic begin to open up the hook just short. Mikyxs, 100 HP, smashed into the dirt by Razork.
I mean, Fnatic are really taking advantage of that last fight, because the fact that G2 were delayed in actually starting that objective The fact that Wunder didn't have his TP available, they traded 1-for-1. Noah now looking for a dive.
He's just diving. He's just diving, Hansama, the killer instinct. Noah! You absolute beauty! Magnificent here in Montpellier by Noah. Now Yike training with Wunder. Noah's on his way across. 200 HP in a dream for the Fnatic ADC. And that dream is coming to life. Trymbi doesn't have a flash, doesn't really have a hope to get away as Cavs gets onto Noah on the backline. Noah flashing away, but no killer instinct from Noah means that he can't do enough. Cavs trying to go Razork now. Emperor's divided out by Humanoid at the top of the fight as Broken Blade dashes in. Cavs still in the pit. It's secured by Yike. Wunder dashing, trying to get Yike with a knock up. The grand entrance, Yike. Cavs dashing back in, the fate sealed. Wunder solo, G2 playing with everything they can, and now Hansama has free reign to open up. Humanoid trading with Broken Blade. Cavs going to be able to kill off Razork. You have to feel Humanoid, the only want to get away as G2 take the Drake.
G2 actually win that fight out with all of the momentum swinging back in the favor of Fnatic. Will the blades be enough? No, they can't quite connect onto Humanoid. He will be able to escape.
But yeah, Hansama can block this with the spell strip. He gets rooted in their pulse shell.
Diving.
And immediately they all dive onto Hansama. What a mistake that was by the G2 AD carry. Fnatic fight 2 off it. Broken Blade left wounded. Wandering back to base. The flash away from Noah. The quickness for Mikyxs would have locked him up on the Nexus towers. But now Fnatic are marching towards the inevitable. It's Fnatic G2, and there's no way in hell it was going to end in a quick 3-0 today. Fnatic strike back, and they will take every life they can from G2 before they take the...
TP wards behind them as well, just littered, ready for Caps to just jump in on a flank. But it's maybe starting up the Drake here is Caps. Someone's got it down.
Do it solo. Fnatic pushing forward. Razork does have that nature's grasp. Wunder's going to step forward, but they don't have vision in the pit. The dragon's secured. Trymbi off towards the top side is just being isolated by Caps, but he's doing a great job of keeping Caps from getting in the fight. The Emperor's divide as well, but Caps already taking out one Broken Blade low. Meanwhile, Hansama solo as Noah starts to open up. The shutdown. Fnatic have finally find the boat they were looking for, and maybe they can reward the faithful. Killer instinct in the exhaust. Not enough to stop Noah.
Baron is on the cards. Azir Kaisa alive. The bot lane is down. TP coming in from Broken Blade. Caps is recalling. He has the ultimate. Caps will TP back in as well. Does he have the Bloodthirster? What item does Caps buy here?
One breath before the drop. One moment that could define the series. Can Fnatic secure this time? And Yike spotted Hex Flash.
He missed it. He didn't get the Hex Flash.
Hex Flash. Caps goes into the pit. The bait sealed, but he can just dash back. He's trying to get up Humanoid the heal. Not enough. Caps down low. Razork going in and the shutdown. Broken Blade joins the fight, but now Yike and Broken Blade are on the wrong damn side of the rift. And Fnatic will have their prize.
Baron down. Free bot side early is horrific. You know, Ivor Nautilus is great post 6, but pre 6 against Leona Rel with a Draven, I don't think they have the damage. It's just, I think mid
push. You're favoring G2's comp?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think they have winning lanes.
And on to Summoner's Rift we dive for the 4th time today, for the 14th time this weekend here in Montpellier.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's just a basic line of scrimmage between the two teams. Obviously, game 3, Trymbi overstepped early on, got killed. There's the hook, back onto Mikyxs. The exhaust going down as well, and Mikyxs should probably save his flash, but he burns it into the bush. The chase continues. Mikyxs, can you get behind the wave in time? Does Trymbi have the hook? Noah flashes forward. He just needs a couple more autos. One more would be enough. And Fnatic get first blood.
G2's bot lane, they're really strong level 1. They decide to walk up and see where Razork is, but too far. Trymbi, I think he wants to go on hands, but he accidentally went on Mikyxs, so they got the kill there anyway. Doesn't matter.
Razork puts the push down. Noah's low. Trymbi going in. Mikyxs diving forward as well with the Zenith line, and Mikyxs will take that one. Yike able to survive it. It's a disaster for Fnatic and delight for G2.
They match the play, Fnatic. They read the play, and they did it so well, but their 3v3 is just so much stronger. The Xayah doesn't have the pullback. Trymbi has no summons, and neither does Noah. And now this whole wave's gone.
Both junglers doing the right thing. Both junglers seeing that opportunity. But it is G2 that come out on top. Hansama finds himself a kill. The cash out wasn't massive, but it didn't matter. So much is being lost. And again, we look at this, the flash over the wall from Yike. He runs into Razork. The Q isn't there. I don't know if Razork was prepared for it. He gets stunned up by Yike. But the damage is just too much. The ignite as well from Mikyxs to secure the kill. Yike gets away with his life. And Kadro, you called it in the draft. The 3v3.
Down, Mikyxs does have flash, uses it to get away from the dredge line. Had to there, the Rift Tail now used in the mid lane as Razork has to work his way up through the river to try and help out his mid laner, but with the Rift Tail charging in, that's 4 plates over the caps before the 11-minute mark. He's in a very strong position.
River. Mikyxs just flash coned in.
Flash forward with the root on Yike. Hook going out from Trymbi, he's still only level 5. Solar Flare being popped, as Razork needs to get the hell out of here. Otherwise the Whirling Death could count his 5-minute card. Caps across the wall, the Trigger Seed. Not enough to protect Razork as Caps takes him out. Noah doesn't have the flash, but has the Feather Storm. Can try and retreat with the Hex Flash in. And Fnatic tried to help out their jungler, but they didn't realize that G2 were ready to pounce. Good escape by Noah, but the Hex is behind their mark. G2 5-3 up.
Fnatic tried so hard to attack Hansama. They thought they saw a window, but the patient play from Hans worked out, dropping the Herald in mid, forced.
And 18 stacks on Caps' Medjai's. He was there at the beginning of it all when Fnatic and G2 were fighting for the title. Started on Fnatic, moved to G2. He's the most decorated player in the history of the LEC, and he is hungry for his 10th title. He would match Razork. There's no blast going for you. Oh, the Shadowing Strike does anything. He dodged everything without even seeing it, but the Solar Flare, the Scatter of the Week will be enough. Razork unable to group up with his team, and Hansama goes unstoppable. Wunder TP's away. Fnatic are able to now Noah perhaps a little bit caught out. Noah has no flash, only has the Feather Storm to try and escape. The percentage plate will lock him down once again. And Noah pulled across the wall and pulled to his grave. Broken Blade takes him. Mikyxs going forward, gets the shield of Daybreak start the Whirling Death coming in from the side. It's once the Humanoid slow. Down to 100 HP, but the Trigger Seed will keep him alive now. Yike looking for a re-engage, but Wunder flashes away. And Fnatic can only watch, wounded, hurt, as G2 relentless continue to march forward.
Fnatic are just doing what they can to find something, anything on the map to give them a glimmer of hope. But Broken Blade laughs in their faces.
Solar Flare hits Noah, he cleanses away, and Razork's already dead. Caps goes godlike. Fnatic now retreating, but will they be able to regain any control here, or is the Baron just forfeit? Yike will find Humanoid, crashes down, stunned up, knocked back with the flick of a wrist. Humanoid keeps himself alive. The Baron now begun. And a TP away from Humanoid spells that Fnatic are giving this up.
Humanoid wanted to try and get a quick base off, grab an upgrade in the Void Staff, and then maybe return to the fight, but no jungler. There's no smite. And
Wunder might ult it. Looking for a steal.
Go try.
Miss well.
Goes for it, doesn't get it. Unsurprisingly, the following stun, the Whirling Death, and Hansama just needs a cover.
Wave, only one range creep left. Inhibitor's gonna fall. This is a minimum of 2 inhibitors.
What G2 are looking for to begin to crack open this space.
They can move into bot as well. Broken Blade's preparing a wave. Only one range creep left. Inhibitor's gonna fall. This is a minimum of 2 inhibitors going down here. It's just a case of whether G2 want to push for an end. 18 seconds onto Noah. Missing that Leona ult. Root comes onto Mikyxs.
Good knockback onto Mikyxs, but he's still only half HP. The Scatter of the Week's going to hit Trymbi as Humanoid looks to try and put some damage down with a threaded volley. Second inhibitor the target now for G2 as they begin to step forward. Noah 4 seconds away. Broken Blade can't quite hit the Q3. Good dodging there by Humanoid. The seismic shove short as well as Broken Blade's able to put on his dancing shoes and sidestep it. Double inhibitor down. G2 will look. Razork is just deleted. Caps once again knows what he wants. There's the double. He's looking for more. He's looking for 4. At least 1 taken away by Broken Blade. Wunder flashing forward. The unleashed power gives Caps a triple. His 10th title in his eyes. The ace taken by Hansama. And now only the Nexus awaits. Some pray for one. G2 have got a dozen. Undisputable. Indescribable. Oh.